different day. Of course.
to order. This meeting was advertised pursuant to the New Jersey Open Public Meeting Act, NJSA 10:4-6 through 10:4-21. Notices were placed in the official publication for Monroe Township, i.e. South Jersey Times, Courier Post in the Sentinel of Gloucester County. A copy of this notice was posted on the bulletin board at the municipal complex. Please note, this meeting will be live streamed on the Township YouTube channel, www.youtube.com at Monroe Township NJ.org. In accordance with the Ordinance O:56-2024. A link for the copy of this recording will also be posted on the Township website, www.monroetownshipnj.org, for the public to view at their convenience. Salute to the flag, led by myself. Please all rise. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Jen, can we have a roll call, please?
Council Vice President, Mrs. Adams?
Here.
Mr. Cope?
Here.
Mrs. Fox?
Here.
Council President, Mr. Heverly is excused. Mr. O'Reilly is excused. Mr. Rossi?
Here.
Mr. Valentine?
Here.
Mayor Wolf?
Here.
Deputy Mayor Kurz?
Here.
Solicitor, Ms. Zimmerman?
Here.
Business Administrator, Mr. Dehart?
Here.
Director of Code Enforcement, Mr. Sebastian?
Here.
Director of Community Affairs, Mrs. Park is excused. Director of Parks and Recreation, Mr. Bruno is excused. Director of Public Safety, Mr. Rumpf is excused. Director of Public Works, Mr. Dilks.
Here.
Director of Real Estate, Ms. Pizzatski.
Here.
Chief Financial Officer, Ms. Boyer.
Here.
Deputy Police Chief Burton. And myself, Deputy Municipal Clerk Jen Harbison, here.
All right, thank you. Approval of minutes. This is for the Ordinance Committee meeting of March 12th, 2025. I need a motion.
Motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Seeing none. Ordinance for review. Chapter 175-135. This is for land management. The signs. So, Mayor, we've received the Planning Board approval for their, on the April 7th meeting. I need a motion to move forward for the first reading as for this evening of the council meeting.
Motion. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Seeing none. Okay, Chapter 175-125, and this is for land management.
Madam
Yes.
Chair, if I could speak on this. The Open Space and Recreation, Chapter 175-125. I was not at the Planning Board meeting as I was out of town this past Monday. The Deputy Mayor was there. The Planning Board had some concerns. Our Business Administrator spoke with our planner, Mr. Kernand, as well as Adam, who is also our planner, and they had some concerns with this as well. So I would ask that a council member make a motion to table this so we can try to work on some issues and present this at the next ordinance meeting.
Okay, very good.
Motion.
Need a second?
Second.
This is an all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, we will table that.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Matters for discussion. Chapter 262, towing. Mr. Dehart?
So, yes, so the police department presented some possible changes to our towing ordinance prior to us going out for renewing the list this year. I know the solicitor is working on it with Deputy Chief Burton. They're looking at some other options to compare to other municipalities, what they do. We've run into some situations where we could possibly modify the ordinance a little bit and make it a little bit more supportive and better for those involved in the accidents and so forth. So solicitor will have more details for us at the next council meeting. She's hoping to be able to take it to first reading at the next council meeting rather than wait for the ordinance meeting, just because of the timing for the renewal of the towers and the application process. But I wanted you to be aware that to look for some changes, and possibly at the next council meeting, the solicitor will be presenting something that possibly go with the council presidents and ordinance chairs' approvals, go straight to first reading.
All right, very good. Deputy Chief Burton, did you have anything to say on that also, or are you good with everything? No, okay, perfect. All right, thank you. Chapter 280-19, this is the animal control. This is the trap, neuter, vaccinate release. It's the TNVR program. And again,
Yeah, so I had hoped to have this finalized for this meeting. However, Gloucester County Animal Shelter, Animal Control has not gotten back to me. I sent them another email the end of last week, and I'm still waiting for a response because they made some suggestions, but we had some concerns with one of them, and I'm just waiting. We want to make sure we get this right this time. So hopefully I'll have, it's really a simple fix is what I'm waiting on, but I'm just waiting for a response back from them since they're actually our enforcement entity of this.
all right. All right. Chapter 175-163.4, this is land management. This is the cannabis cultivation for, in greenhouse. Mr. DeHart?
Yeah, so I've had some conversations with Adam from Colliers as well, our planner. He is researching it to see if this is something that would even be allowed in certain areas with the Pinelands. The mayor and I actually met with a different cannabis company that is not looking to do this, but they gave us some information that this really is the model for the future because of the such high cost of actually building structures to do this. There are some piece of equipment out there that actually does mitigate the odor. There's only certain times of the year that this would actually have any odor because it's not an all year long process, and it apparently only puts the odor out like 1 month when they're doing the actual harvesting. So we're still waiting for more information, make sure our planner thinks it'll work, and then see if there's areas in town that it could work. They do require security whenever there is stuff in the greenhouses, 24/7 on site, not just cameras, in addition to alarms and actual staff patrolling the area. So there are things that we're still working on to get information, but if it's not something the Pinelands League would approve, we need to make sure we're following that as well before we put something into our ordinance. So hopefully we'll have something on this as well for the future.
Okay. Thank you very much. New business. Does anyone have any new business to discuss? Seeing none. Unfinished business. Seeing none. Okay. Public portion. I need a motion to open to the public, please.
Motion. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Anyone here wishing to speak in reference to any ordinance tonight? Seeing none, I need a motion to close to the public.
Motion.
Second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, I need a motion for adjournment.
Motion.
Second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you.
That was quick. Maybe the council meeting will be just as quick. We could all get out of here early.